Hey everybody, this is my second update on my DIY MFT, and you'll see that my shop is messy. Things are all over the place, lots of scraps to work on with some future projects, and you'll see that I have a base. I've got the legs attached, and I'm very happy with the design that I did for these legs, and I even have casters installed as of last night. So very happy with these casters. Very high quality. They have really nice locking mechanism, which is going to be great. It moves super smoothly on this floor, which is awesome. And just to show you a little bit of the legs, so I think I highlighted those in the last update video. You'll see some tear out on this plywood, not a big deal because this is all going to be covered. But I basically just took bolts through this base 3/4 inch plywood and through this bottom, and I had aligned it with the casters. So basically I screwed from, or drilled from the bottom up, and I did a little map just so that I would know exactly where to drill, and it worked out perfectly, so very happy with that. Yeah, it moves very smoothly. So what I have left to do on this, and probably do this tonight, are some of the stretchers that are going to be going across. So I have the stretcher boards. So I'm going to be putting them across at the top. So just in here, just in there, and across, and then lengthwise. That's going to stiffen it up a lot, but right now, really, these are quite firm. So when I put the top on this, it should bring a lot more structural rigidity to it. But yeah, anyways, feeling pretty good about that. I am probably going to put the top on it, so just this plywood, and then I'll put these boards and mount it onto that. So I just need to clear up a little bit of room in the shop in order to be able to do that. Now, speaking of the sideboards for the torsion box top, so I've got them all kind of marked up here. So I've got where I want to remove some of the material to make some openings, and you'll see that I actually did it for one of the ends. But I actually failed twice before getting this one. And this one's not even perfect. Like, this is pretty rough. I am gonna round it over and smooth it out a little bit with the router. But yeah, let me show you what I did wrong. I even got the router going on the track so that I could start on one end with this stop, plunge down, move it along, and cut that perfect straight line. And that did work when I was doing really, really shallow passes. But the reality was that I didn't want to do shallow passes. And what I had done, and you'll see it here, was, yeah, again, you'll see that there was a shallow one that kind of went absolutely perfectly right to the line, really happy with that. But the track wandered on me. And I think part of it was that the first time I didn't clamp it down, so I didn't have that clamp in. And given the width of the stock of this board, you'll see here that even though the track is pretty big, the router does hang off. So you essentially, when you're dealing with a piece of material that's thinner than, or sorry, narrower than, let's see, narrower than 10.5 inches, you are going to run into a little bit of trouble. So then I put another board behind it, but it had actually pushed away. So you'll see on this one that it wandered. Not a big deal because I'll be using this as one of the middle stretchers that you can't even see on the torsion box. The second time I tried to do it freehand and just absolutely awful. So I have ordered an edge guide for the router, and I actually ordered that edge guide before doing these cuts, but it wasn't here. It's still not here, should be here this weekend. So I'll be using that to make the cuts on the longer ones and the other end, and just gonna deal with one end not being absolutely perfect. I'm not super concerned about this being like a designer table or anything like that. And then once I have those done, I'll be able to mount them to the plywood base of the torsion box, and then I'll be able to get the MFT top going. So yeah, not a big update right now, but I am pretty happy with the progress so far. It is a little unwieldy with kind of all of this stuff in the shop right now, but I'm very happy with the progress. I'm very happy with what the height's going to be with that 10.5 inch torsion box on top. And I am looking forward to using the Parf guide jig in order to make those cuts, or drill those holes, the 20mm holes into this top. So yeah, there's the progress so far. I'll have more in a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye.